There are a lot of ways to train fletching at any level, and you may think there aren't many ways to fully AFK it, but there are actually a lot of options. So for the lazy people out there who don't want to break their wrists making darts, here are 8 ways you can AFK fletching. There are semi-AFK things like making headless arrows or stringing bows, but that's not what this video is about. So this is about fletching methods that have you go through a whole inventory of something before you have to click again. All of these are the same amount of AFK. At level 1, you can make regular logs into 15 arrow shafts. This gives 5 fletching XP per log, and with higher levels you can use higher tier logs which give you more arrow shafts and more XP. At level 3, you can then make javelin shafts instead. This also gives 15 shafts per log and 5 XP. However, you can't use anything but regular logs for this, so it's only really good at low levels. At level 5, you can start making short bows which give 5 XP each. If you choose not to string your bows, you can always elk them to get a bit of GP and magic XP. You can always elk them after stringing too, of course. I recommend only elking maple and above because that's when the high elk value is higher than the price of nature runes. At level 9, you can start making crossbow stocks. With regular logs, this gives 6 fletching XP. Higher tier logs require higher levels and are used for higher tier crossbows. At 11 fletching, you can make opals into opal bolt tips. This gives 12 bolt tips, but only 1.5 fletching XP per gem. Even onyx bolt tips at level 73 are just 9.4 fletching XP. I would only do this if you have a lot of gems you know you're not gonna use. And even then, it's way more XP per hour to just do anything else. At level 32 fletching, you can make kebbit bolts. These are made by chiseling kebbit spikes you get from hunting prickly kebbits. They only give 5.8 fletching XP per spike and make 12 bolts, so it's not a very good method, but maybe it's useful to someone. You can also make these hunter bolts from long kebbit spikes, sunlight and moonlight antelope antlers. At level 40, you can fletch battle staves. Celastra's bark from growing Celastra's trees in the farming guild can be fletched into battle staves with a knife. This gives 80 fletching XP, which is pretty good for level 40, but they're not easy to come by, especially on an Iron Man. According to the wiki, this method is about 110k XP per hour, but you'll lose GP doing it on a main account. The last really AFK method is at level 60. Fletching hunter's spears is a fairly new method that uses hunter spear tips you get from hunter's rumors, jerboa tails from hunting ember-tailed jerboas, and teak logs. Everything except the teak logs are stackable, and it uses 1 log at a time, so this is still pretty AFK. This gives 9.5 fletching XP per action, so it's not a great method, but could be nice if you already have a bunch of the supplies in your bank. Or if you're a main account, this method is actually profitable. A lot of other fletching methods are semi-AFK, but I wanted to quickly mention that there is a way to semi-AFK darts and bolts. If you go into your game settings and select the gameplay tab, you'll see this option to toggle make X for darts and bolts. This gives you the same interface with arrows, but only makes up to 10 at a time. Those are all of the really AFK fletching methods currently available to us. I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!